Good evening, everybody, and welcome to live high school basketball tonight here at the Mecca in Pottsville, Marts Hall, as Shippensburg takes on the Pittston area Patriots here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network. I want to thank our friends with the Pittston Area Administration, Coach Al Semenza, and Joe Struckus, and Charlie, and Dr. Haas, all those guys for helping us out and getting this on tonight for the fans back in northeastern Pennsylvania and all across the country, if you will, as we get ready for the starting lineups here between Shippensburg, the Greyhounds, and the Patriots of Pittston area. 5A basketball here on a Friday night. You see the student section from Shippensburg over to your right, and Pittston area has brought it tonight as well. And it looks like they're all dressed in black tonight. So J.J. Walsh introduced. Ethan Ghanem. Jack Locker played well all year. Anthony Sensetti. And Dominic Januzzi will round out the starters here for PA, and a well-disciplined team for Coach Al Semenza. Here comes the Greyhounds now. So they got a guy who is going to Minnesota to play some football, but they got this guy right here, Jaden Statham. He is the stud for them. I think he's got a torn labrum or something like that. I don't want to guess at what he has, just hurt a little bit, but fantastic scorer. He's the go-to. He's the well-oiled machine for them. Throw in number 3, Traven Cater, who could play the game as well. And then number 30, you got Grayson Mahalik. And there is the 6'8" Anthony Smith, who's headed to Minnesota. And Jeremy Thomas, who averages 17 a game. So this is the team that beat the team that Pittston beat. So you know what I'm saying, out of District 3. As we get ready to play some ball here. We will have some audio timeouts during music and breaks and all that, so don't get too excited. You know, there will be some audio timeouts from time to time, so bear with us. We are on YouTube, and that's the way it happens, as the national anthem was played prior to the girls' contest, and that was a pretty good game. Easton held on to get that victory. I believe it was over Cumberland Valley, who came all the way back and actually took the lead, but Easton ended up eking that one out. So we appreciate all our friends down here in Schuylkill County helping us out as well to get this thing underway. And Ghanem and J.J. Walsh win the jump here. So Pittston area now at a half-court set. Get it over to Locker, and then Januzzi. You know Walsh can shoot the rock. They'll guard him a whole bunch. Sensetti back over to Walsh. They'll try to be patient with that big 6'8" Anthony Smith there in the center. Januzzi out to Walsh, sharp shooting. Didn't make that one, the first one of the night. J.J. Walsh sometimes have to get into a rhythm. Talking about a rhythm, here is Statham. The guard, Thomas, now has the basketball. But Statham is the stud. Player of the year, first team all-star, senior, all that stuff. There's Thomas. Missed that, got his own rebound. He's long, missed that one, and a rebound here, Sensetti. So here comes Januzzi now. 1 minute into the contest here at the Mecca at Marts Hall. Sensetti off the screen over there. Try to look here. We have no points yet. Some are coming. There's Ghanem, 6'4". He is a senior. Patient offense here. Sensetti, long distance, score the bucket. It's a 3. So Anthony Sensetti, the junior at 5'11", strikes up the scoreboard first. Turnover there by the senior, Statham. Here comes Januzzi down for Al Semenza. Januzzi, a stopping and a popping for 2. Long 2. Can't believe Semenza still got the tie on. He's going bananas over there. I love him. 5-0, 6:09 on the clock. Here's Statham now looking around. Little shake, little bake, and a popper there from the 6-foot point guard. Cincetti with the basketball. He's got that old Batman false face going. And that shot by Ganem did not go. So 5-2 is the count. PA. Here in quarter number 1. Pittston area in blue, and they call a travel the other way. So the Greyhounds normally maroon and like a whitish gray there. But they wore the white and technically are the home team here. Pittston area the guest, but they're our home team here in northeastern Pennsylvania tonight because that's why we have this game here. Patriot administration said, let's do it. Let's get our Patriots on TV. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight for live high school basketball from the Mecca in Pottsville. Januzzi got rid of it. Patient offense. Back over to Dom Januzzi. 4:32 on the clock. Low scoring affair. Right now, Pittston just trying to be extremely patient, almost lulling the Greyhounds to sleep a little bit. They're walking around. Walshy didn't make that one. So 0 for 2 right now from three-point land, but he'll make some. No reason to get worried about it. Corner pocket, they pull it up and get it back over to Statham as he tried to get Cater involved. They'll double team him. He'll miss. Ball be loose. And Pittston area, Locker gets the rebound. So Jack Locker. Walshy with a beautiful pass. Ganem against the 6'8". Man, he got stuffed over there. Anthony Smith is a big boy. Ganem's pretty tall, but you go 6'8", you know you got a big daddy. .350 on the clock. Thank all our friends watching us here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network tonight. We'll move that inside. Thomas tied up, but it'll be a foul. So that's our first one of the night with 3:38 to go. Backdoor Thomas got that one. 5-4 is the score. .316 on the clock. Here comes Cincetti now. And Pittston area still trying to be patient with their half-court offense. Walsh finds Ganem. Ganem's going to try to go inside, outside there. Nobody's got that tall Anthony Smith inside, guarding that middle, and he is put together. Cincetti driving on the left. A little bit of a backyard basketball play there. Didn't make it. Statham goes way cross-court to Thomas. Now they kick it back out, and they go back over to that corner. They're going to drive baseline. And tried to lefty that, and they got the rebound. Ball still loose. Pittston area. He's got to jump on the floor. They finally do it to jump ball, but it'll be Greyhounds basketball. 2:34 to go. So they kick it over to number 24, Jeremy Thomas, 6'4". Back over to Smith. He'll drive it inside. Tough to stop the big Smith at 6'8". 6'5". Shippensburg leads. Cincetti back over to Januzzi now as Walsh will move around. Backdoor cut, J.J. Walsh. Beautiful pass from Januzzi, 7-6. So just an extra point better are the Patriots. Semenza getting a little happy there on the bench. He's getting after it, and there goes Statham for the long bomber, 9-7. Well, Semenzi's not afraid to run different offenses here. He's got lots of tools in the shed. He'll do what he has to do and what he sees. A veteran coach. Coached at Old Forge for a long time. Went over to Western Wayne, back at it at Pittston area now. Walsh off the mark, and Smith gets the rebound with $1:22 to go here in the first. Statham now, the player of the year. Thomas for three. That rims out, but it is Cater with a rebound. Pittston area's going to have to box everything out, especially when they got a bunch of bigs. Cater for three. Short. And Cincetti with a huge rebound over there on Smith. At 6'8", able to grab that. So they'll hold the ball with 37 seconds to go. There's Ganem. Back over to J.J. Walsh. Now Dom Januzzi. Back over to Cincetti, and now Ganem. 23 seconds, a 2-point lead here for the Greyhounds of Shippensburg. Walsh with 15 seconds. He is guarded over there by Trayvon Cater, the junior. J.J. Walsh, a senior. 8 seconds now. See what Walsh does. 5 seconds. Locker couldn't make the long distance play, and that'll end quarter number 1. 9-7 the score. The Greyhounds in front. We'll be back for quarter number 2. Audio timeout. Tell a friend. We are back for quarter number 2 here at the Mecca in Pottsville. Martz Hall, the setting. A fantastic place to watch a basketball game. And Pittston area trails by 2 to Shippensburg. So we got some good ball game going here. And waiting patiently here. Pittston area, Cincetti inside, Ganem. Cross-court pass, Locker knocks it down. Jack Locker way out there, 6'3", and it's a 10-9 Patriot lead. Oh, here comes Statham. He is as seasoned as you're going to get. Southpaw, he's got the brace on the shoulder, and Thomas for 3 is short. The big guy, Smith, falls down, and Pittston area comes up with it. Here comes J.J. Walsh. Cincetti eyes up a tray, scores the bucket from downtown Pottsville. 13-9 now. PA in front. Statham. And a rebound there from Thomas. They just have a lot of long bodies getting in there and doing the job. 13-11. Al Semenza had that opportunity to talk with his team after the first quarter. It always seems, I don't know what it is, but I've seen a lot of games here at the Mecca in Pottsville. It always seems like the clock goes a little faster here, but it's just, you got good officiating, you got good basketball, you got efficient people at the table, so it flows. You know, when you get playoff basketball, this is what it is. You think Man, I drove all the way down, and this game just flew by. 13-11. PA. J.J. Walsh is yet to hit a shot as well. That's his lucky number 13. Locker is going to be short. Didn't get all of it there. Ball bounce around just a little bit. It'll get over to number 14, Irby Weller's hands. Weller into the ball game for the Greyhounds of Shippensburg. They go opposite side here. That is Weller back over, and Weller will eye up the three, rims out, and Locker with a big rebound. Gets it into J.J. Walsh's hands, 5:52 on the clock. Cross court, Cincetti. Cincetti's going to drive on Smith. Oh, he just got the extra elbow grease bounce out on that one. Statham between three dudes, but a rebound over there by Dom Januzzi. 5:31 on the clock. Januzzi trying to get a pick there. Cincetti will look. J.J. Walsh looking over to Al Semenza as he says, hey, give me another set. Set number 32. Backdoor pass. Walsh with a little faker. And he kept it in as he tried to get it to Ganem. But Ganem's pretty occupied down there by Smith. Smith just kind of lurking in the lane, walking around. He doesn't have to do a whole bunch. He just covers so much ground. Walsh. Januzzi. Back over to Ganem. And now Cincetti. 4:56. That one clinks out. And number 41, Tyler Hall with a rebound. Got the long hair over there. Little salami look out of him. 4:39 now on the clock. Thomas, the 6'4" guy who could play the game. He is a senior. There's Smith. The other guy headed to Minnesota to play some basketball. And offensive as Al Semenza and the crew from the Patriots excited. .430 on the clock, 13-11. Pittston area leads Shippensburg. Januzzi backdoor. Cincetti couldn't get that one. Tried a little circus act, even with the plastic on the face. That was a tough shot. 4-11. Expecting this thing to be oh so tight, and it is right now. And a turnover. Here's Januzzi with the basketball. Makes a move on Thomas. Still coming down court. J.J. Walsh. Couldn't get it. J.J. Walsh. Quick putback. He's got his first bucket of the game. 15-11, 4-point advantage. PA. Here's Thomas now across court. J.J. Walsh just to disrupt. Januzzi got in there. J.J. Walsh rips that rebound. Thomas is on the floor down below. Here's Ganem. Southpaws and a travel. Yes. Oh, that's a tough one. So Ganem kind of caught that ball, and everything was like crossed up on him. The lefty, 3:35 on the clock, and Semenza walking up and down his sideline saying, man, we needed that one. Well, there'll be a lot of those for both sides where you just want one bucket, and things got to cooperate for you. Oh, what a play. Walsh, here comes Locker, and he gets stuffed over there by Cater. What hustle by Cater. Another turnover. Ball gets loose, still loose to Big Daddy Smith, and he will finish it. That's a tough play. You're right there on two plays. It's 15-13, but playoff basketball, one seed, this is what you get. 2:59 on the clock. J.J. Walsh couldn't connect again. He tried to get that one from way downtown. Go inside and score the bucket by Thomas. 15-15, 30-second timeout. Al Semenza, 2:37 to go. We'll take an audio timeout and be right back. we go after the timeout, the 30-second one from PA. Little full court pressure here coming. Cincinnati will get it over. Now they get it into Walsh's hands. So Shippensburg is the 2 seed, and Lower Dauphin was the 6 seed out of District 3. J.J. Walsh, 2:03 on the clock. Back over Januzzi. Trying to be as methodical as they could be here. Locker to Januzzi. 6'8". Januzzi stops and scores! Dom Januzzi takes him off the dribble and pops that one in. 17-15. There's going to be a foul on Januzzi. A little too aggressive and didn't get to that spot. Jack Long will come into the lineup. Januzzi will take a break. That's his second foul. And there's only 2 fouls on the Pittston area Patriots. So Statham comes over, and he'll slow things down. $1:36 on the clock. Here in the first half in a fast-paced half. Easton's bus broke down, and the parents had to bring the players here. So the first game was about 20 minutes late to start. It was supposed to be at 6. Started late. So this game started a little bit late tonight. So there's the story for you. 3-pointer, Traven Cater. 18-17 now as the Greyhounds take the lead. J.J. Walsh waiting for a pick. He drives it. He got it right back. They're saying his footsie was on the line. And that was close because you got White right near the edge there. And I had a pretty good view. The official had more of a bird's eye view than me. 18-17, the Greyhounds. Smith has the ball. Statham averaging 14 and change a game. Here is number 24, Jeremy Thomas, 6'4". Statham for 3, way off. 29 seconds. Sure, Al Semens is going to say we want 1 here. J.J. Walsh brings it up. Got to get it close to about 9 seconds. There, got it over. 17 seconds on the clock. Here's Cincinnati. We're going to be going to halftime. We'll take an audio break at halftime, just so you're aware. 9 seconds. Patriots trail by 1. Quarter number 2 almost in the books. Locker. Got to get it off. Cincinnati's got to shoot it. And he's stuffed. So Semenza will come off. The Patriots will come off. It's a 1-point advantage for the Greyhounds. We'll be back for quarter number 3. Here we go, quarter number 3 from the Mecca in Pottsville. Shippensburg, the Greyhounds, and the Patriots of Pittston area. So the 2 seed out of District 3, the 1 seed out of District 2. And if you're just joining us, Shippensburg's got Anthony Smith, who's 6'8", going to Minnesota to play football. They got Jadam Statham, their leading scorer, player of the year. But we know the Patriots from Pittston area have a little bit of everything as well. Cincetti, Walsh, Locker, Januzzi, and Ganem in that lineup. Smith will try to back down Januzzi and does just so to make it a 20-17 advantage here in the third. The first bucket of quarter 3. J.J. Walsh has a layup tonight thus far. There's Ganem, gets it over to Cincetti, back over to the corner for Coach Al Semenzo. Will have his team right in front of him. Ganem, the southpaw, couldn't get it, the roll there. Had a good look at the bucket. Ball is loose. Who's it off? It is off of PA. And you recognize these officials, you know, these are college guys, and seen these guys around at games at Wilkes and various places. So, you know, you got a top officiating crew coming in here with 7 minutes to go here in the third. And the Greyhounds trying to be patient. Off of PA, Locker. Locker held that ball up. That was a good play by Locker, that's for sure. Walking through the crowd, you head to the concession stand or the restroom. You're chit-chatting with guys that you played ball with or worked with 10 years ago or so. A lot of people here from Pittston area in the Wyoming Valley. And nice to just catch up on some stuff. 3-point attempt doesn't go. And it'll go that way as Ganem and Thomas went head-to-head over there. So Januzzi will inbound to J.J. Walsh with the Patriots trailing by 3. Dallas up 1 at half over Cardinal O'Hara. Here is Ganem. J.J. Walsh. Try to be patient. Look the 3. Bounced out. Well, Walsh, right now, not on the mark, but when the game's on the line and they might need him, he's a guy who will step up. Thomas. Nice cut and a pass from Smith. 5-point advantage here for the Greyhounds of Shippensburg. Somebody's got to step up here for PA. They got to make some shots. Get a hot hand. People remember what they did at the arena and the way they shot there. Locker. J.J. Walsh trying to take his guy off the dribble. Uses the backboard. Awfully nice. More pressure here as PA will come up. Here is Smith down low. The ball's on the ground. Who's going to come up with it? Somebody's got to dive. They got Smith all alone down low. Don't foul him. And he made it. Oh, just a bad bounce there for the Patriots of Pittston area here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network tonight. I want to thank the administration for Pittston area for helping bring this game to you. 24-19. Walsh thought about it for a second. Locker off the mark. It's Walsh there. Walsh going to drive. Fakes this way, goes that way, and just couldn't finish that one. Came up short. Thomas. He is just super arm. He's got super long arms at 6'4", Thomas. And a southpaw. You know how that goes. Those guys always get the breaks and make things look easy. There's Ganem. Smith's just laying off him, saying, take the shot, do something. Locker. Cincetti. 4:16 on the clock. Semenza now talking what he wants. Cincetti tried to pull something out, couldn't do it. Now we'll get a foul. So that foul will go against Locker. 30-second timeout coming here for Pittston area. We'll take an audio timeout, 4:02 on the clock. We'll be right back. So Al Semenza has a conversation with his team. And we got 4 minutes through, and we're just a little less than that here in quarter number 3, and the Patriots trail by 5. Live high school basketball action here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network. Thomas drives that one lefty. .327 on the clock. Ganem over to Januzzi. Need a bucket here. We're down 7 for the Patriots. Back outside to Januzzi. Locker long 2 off the front of the rim, but Januzzi grabs the rebound. Switch it over to Cincetti. Januzzi downtown. Scores it. And the Patriots have to schneid for some time there. 26-22. Here's a steal by Ganem. Coming to life. Ganem for the layup. Score at 26-24. They trail by 2. No carry there. They throw it up to the Big Daddy. And he just scores. Smith, they had front and back. And they're looking for a foul. Didn't get it. 28-24, 2:36 on the clock. So a little surge here from the Patriots. And a biggest play of the game for Ganem. Januzzi guarded by Thomas. Now J.J. Walsh guarded by Cater. Pittston trying to be patient. You don't see the Greyhounds running around a whole bunch. J.J. Walsh, but hustle Cincetti. That's what he does. Tried to get it into Locker. Locker dribbles out of trouble. Oh, good play there by Cincetti with the hustle and Locker for the 3. Knocks it down. The Patriots, 28-27. They're down 1 with a $1:43 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Here's Thomas. He loses it. It's going PA's way. So what a play there by Pittston area to get the job doing in a full timeout. And the Patriots and Al Semenza feeling the juice right now. 1:37, they trail by 1. Audio timeout. We'll be right back. The student section from Pittston area getting a little more fired up here as the Patriots in blue, the Greyhounds in white. 28-27 is the score. And PA has the basketball. Been a long time since the Patriots have had a lead. But maybe they'll get it right here after the timeout, the full timeout by the Greyhounds. Sensetti. Back over to Locker. Locker's guarded by Statham. Now to Sensetti with a $1:15. Semenza could be content with just saying, hey, one shot here, end of third quarter. Whatever he says goes. Locker for three. He's going to be off. And Smith with the rebound. He'll come out with a little advantage here. Run it down is Statham. Cater knocks down the tray, 31-27. "45 seconds here with a 4-point advantage. The Greyhounds of the Ship taking on the Patriots of Pittston area. Here's Locker. Ganem. Knocked away in the air. What a block over there by Cater. What do they call? Somebody's hurt. And this is their star player. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's over here on the sidelines right now. 29.3 seconds to go. Very unfortunate right now for the Greyhounds with their leading guy. But maybe he'll bounce back as he has a brace. But something could have tweaked. You know, you're playing with an injury like that. It's a serious injury. So we wish him the best right now in Jaden Statham. We'll take an audio timeout. We'll be right back. So good sportsmanship there by the Patriot student body to clap for Jaden Statham, who goes to the locker room. Man, you got to feel right now for this Greyhounds team, the heart and soul of their team goes to the locker room. Somebody's going to have to step up for them. They lead by 4, but a little different ball game without him. Irby Weller now into the ball game. That looked pretty significant. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. So our thoughts and prayers there with Statham to hope that he can feel a little bit better for him and his Greyhounds. Here comes Pittston, 9 seconds. Down 4. Sensetti, Januzzi, Ganem. They've got to shoot. 3 seconds to go. Sensetti's got to pull the trigger, and nobody pulls the trigger. Al Semenza says, we're okay. We're okay here. Don't worry about it. Quarter number 4 coming your way. Audio timeout. We'll be right back. Here we go, quarter number 4. Statham is not in the lineup. Oh, he's coming back here. Hard to believe. I mean, he looked like he was jacked up pretty good. Went to the locker room, must have got retaped. Might have banged his shoulder against the wall like a Mel Gibson. Who knows? But he's trying to get back into the game here. Credit to him. Pittston down 4. Statham will start on the bench. Now he's going to come over to the scorer's table, try to get himself back in this game. Januzzi back to Ganem, guarded by Thomas. Here's J.J. Walsh. So this game has flown by. It's a low-scoring 31-27 affair. Patriots got to get something on the board. Januzzi backdoor. Look at that play. Just like Papa Bear, 31-29, 7:22 on the clock. Thomas lost the ball for a moment, got it back from Smith. Now they'll get it over to number 5. That is Spencer Eddy. He's a 6-foot junior. And a 30-second timeout to get their stud in the game. Statham will come back. Pittston trails by 2. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show and the Pittston Area Athletic Network. Back and ready to go here, 7-10 in the game. Statham, the senior, got back in there after banging that shoulder, and what we had heard was a labrum injury. Where's that brace? Under 7 to play, 2-point lead. Cincetti guarding him. Smith over there in the corner. Ganem will just try to size him up. Again, he's 6'8" and going to Minnesota to play football. Thomas, anytime he touches the ball, Weller just kind of threw it, and it got in Thomas's hands. 4-point lead again. So it'll be Januzzi here with the basketball, seeing what he can do with it. Backdoor cut inside. Ganem finishes. What a play from J.J. Walsh to Ganem. Full timeout, 33-31. 6:26 on the clock here in the final stanza. We'll be right back. Ball inbounded here for Shippensburg. The Greyhounds lead by 2. Almost a steal there by Cincetti. Trying to harass a little bit. Here's Thomas coming down court. Tries to get it over to Smith. Smith tries to do something. He gets blocked. And now trap in the corner, and Ganem gets his hand on it. Pittston area trying to increase the pressure here. 6:09. Saying, let's get the pressure cooker working here for those Patriots. On the Pittston Area Athletic Network, want to thank the administration from Pittston area for getting this game on the air tonight. Inside ball game, Thomas has been hard to defend. 35-31, 4-point advantage. Locker eyes up the 3. J.J. Walsh, like to see maybe him connect with one. He is a sharpshooter. It's been a rough night here at Dom Januzzi for 3. Doesn't make it, but Dom Januzzi gets his own rebound. Here is Walsh. Walshy, though, he just keeps going. He's got a motor that won't stop. 5:27 on the clock. 4-point deficit here for PA at the Mecca. Walsh. Missed it. Cincetti tried to harass Smith over there. Here comes Thomas again. Slow him down. Smith inside. And score the Big Daddy. 37-31. PA was down a bunch. They fought back. They're down a bunch. Let's see, can they fight back here for Al Semenza? 4:57 on the clock. Walsh keeps his dribble. Locker, close to a walk there. Crowd wanted it. The non-PA crowd. Walsh throws one up. Here's Ganem, lefty. Ganem's had a couple big plays here in this final stanza, 37-33. Can't count out the Patriots right now. Thomas has got to be stopped. Him and Smith. And Thomas drives that one in. .4:13 on the clock. PA down 6. Here is Walsh with the driver. Dishes Ganem. Finisher! And a timeout. So Ganem stepping up his game. Walsh digging in and giving him the ball. The Patriots down 4 with 4:04. We'll feel for a little more coming back here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network. Both crowds getting into it a little bit more. We're almost at the halfway point of the final quarter. 4-point deficit for Pittston Area. Jaden Statham went out at the end of the third quarter with an injury, and he's got a shoulder injury, and he fought his way back. Thomas has been the guy for this Greyhound team. We'll call a foul there. Januzzi saying, hey, forearm shivered me over there. Doesn't get the call back, but here is Thomas, the lefty. Hits the free throw. We got all these different guys, Statham and Cater and Smith and Jeremy Thomas. The 6'4" lefty has been the difference maker tonight. Missed that free throw. 40-35. 3:52 on the clock. J.J. Walsh with the basketball, the point guard. Looks, gets Locker. Back into Januzzi. Januzzi trying to find Ganem, who's been a spark here this fourth quarter. A couple of quick hitters. Walsh doesn't make it. Rebound goes out to Januzzi. Januzzi pulled up his dribble. Got it over to Ganem and then back out to Walsh with 3:21 to go. Here is Sensetti. Keep working to Walsh. Thomas guards him. Locker guarded over there by Statham. And here's Januzzi, guarded by Cater. 3 minutes to play. 5-point deficit PA. Plenty of time on the clock. Just a matter of the right call and a little shooting that'll light it up. Let's see, Januzzi scores! Take it to the rack when in doubt. 40-37, 2:46 on the clock here. Pittston Area not giving up. There's no chance of that here in Patriot Country. Drive, gets stuffed, oh, and a foul. That's Januzzi's fourth. No, that's Ganem's first. Nice. Free throw goes by Mahalik. 41-37. 3 team fouls for Pittston Area. No team fouls for the Greyhounds. 5-point lead again. Here comes J.J. Walsh. Appreciate you joining us here in the Pittston Area Athletic Network. It is John Mendola with you tonight on the call at Martz Hall in Pottsville. Januzzi will dribble this out. Now he'll try to go baseline. Kicks it out. Cincetti knocks that one down. Stick that in your feather cap, 42-40. 2-point deficit, 2:11 on the clock. And anybody's got to step up here. And P.A. Slater dribbles through the world. And Stuffins over there by Locker. Get that out of here. Timeout on the floor. Semenza feeling a little more energy out of his Patriots with 2:03 to go. Audio timeout. It's heating up here in Pottsville. We are back here. The Greyhounds pounded into Smith. He loses, gets it over. Here's Thomas. Got to watch him like a hawk right now. And the way he has played tonight, $1:51 on the clock. Patriots one possession away from possibly tying it or taking the lead. Statham throws up a prayer and scores. 44-40, $1:39 to go. The Patriots have been battle-tested this year. No, they just got to take their time. Look for a good shot. They got plenty of time here on the clock with $1:27 to go. Almost a steal. Cincetti will grab it. Luckily, good job by Cincetti to make sure he had that. That shot rims out there by Walsh. 1:11 on the clock. Thomas with the basketball. He's going to go to the rack, and Thomas scores. Man, he has just been a thorn in the Patriots' side. Cincetti misses, but great hustle by Ganem. Locker, jumper, that's short. Ball still loose. Thomas fell down, and Statham gets fouled. Locker didn't mean to hurt him, but he just went over to grab him real quick with a foul. The fact that Statham has an injury is just part of it. I don't think there was any ill intent there by Locker saying, listen, I'm going for his bad arm, good arm, because I thought he hit him in the opposite arm. 49.8 seconds to go. Statham just having a conversation. Might have been more of a midsection hit than a arm hit. And a foul right there by Walsh. .1, Patriots trail by 6. Al Semenza over there thinking, what can they come up with here? It all starts with a steal, a turnover, or something to try to keep the Patriots in this thing. Thomas. And a reach-in foul there. 45.5 seconds to go. Patriot fans not happy here. Showing their discontent right there on that. 17 fouls, 42.8 seconds to go. Missed free throw. Going Pittston area's way as Smith gets called on that foul. Plenty of time. 2-possession game at this point. You start with one and move on from there. Here comes J.J. Walsh. Walsh Cincetti on the rebound and a foul on Thomas. That'll only be their second team foul. 33.5 seconds to go. Comes the substitution. J.J. Walsh. First shot in forever. But when the game's on the line and you need a bucket with 30.1 seconds to go, J.J. Walsh ain't backing down. 46-43. Audio timeout coming your way here in a moment after we see our beloved Pittston area Patriot cheerleaders. How about J.J. Walsh, the intestinal fortitude to say, listen, I'm taking another one. I don't care. He's missed double-digit threes, but he made that one to make it 46-43, and we all know J.J. Walsh is one heck of a young man. 5'11", doesn't back down from anything. 17 fouls here for Pittston. 2 for the Greyhounds. They'll trap in that corner. They'll harass. They'll trap some more. They get it up court. Here come the Greyhounds. Over to Smith in the corner. You're going to foul a dude. Is it him? And they do foul him with 19.8 seconds to go. Appreciate everybody joining us back home and all across. We got people in South Carolina and across the country that are Pittston area fans watching this thing, saying, come on, PA, let's miss this free throw. He made it. The Minnesota football recruit makes it a 4-point lead. Time out of the floor. We'll be right back. Well, here we go. 19.8 seconds. It's timeout. Seems like it's been forever. 4-point lead for the Greyhounds of Shippensburg. Their fans are getting up. They're standing. The Patriot fans need to keep their heads up and think something good is going to happen here. He misses this free throw. Right now we got a 2-possession game. Either way, free throw or not, misses the free throw. Cincetti gets it. Cincetti's coming down. Cincetti, if you're the Greyhounds, you should foul because they only have 2 team fouls. And there's a steal. 11 seconds, and Locker makes the foul. 47-43. Greyhounds have a bunch of fouls to give. So Pittston area, they've got to avoid any contact. And again, you make one shot, maybe you make a steal, you still have a chance here if you're Pittston area. It's bleak. You're saying I got a chance here. You never know. Here is Cater. Hits the free throw. 48-43. 10.4 seconds on the clock. Missed free throw out on PA. Ganem had a tough assignment there with Big Daddy Smith, 6'8" of him right there. That was a tough one. Walsh with a foul with 5.9 seconds to go and down 5. So the Patriots, oh so close here. Played their hearts out. Came up a hair short tonight to the Greyhounds of Shippensburg as Thomas misses the free throw. Miracle of miracles, but it could happen with 5.9 seconds to go. Thomas's free throw, he makes it. So they're down 6. Here comes Walsh. Runner. Missed it, and that will do it. The Greyhounds of Shippensburg victorious, 49-43 tonight here at the Mecca in Pottsville. Martz Hall. Want to thank the administration, Coach Al Semenza, Dr. Haas, and all the athletic people and people on the school board that made this happen tonight. We thank them. 49-43, the final valiant effort. The Patriots season ends, but congratulations on a very good one and good sportsmanship here by both squads and respecting each other in tonight's game. The final score tonight, Shippensburg 49, Pittston area 43. I'm John Mendola here on the Pittston Area Athletic Network.